It appears that today was the day the market finally turned a corner. Shiba Inu prices have recently recovered, all of the markets are going green, whales are beginning to perform enormous plays, the number of Shiba Inus is moving around 477 billion, the amount is $38 billion in only one day. Experts made a major announcement: we require an explanation, Satoshi. Why is this taking place? What is the logic behind all of these? Furthermore, what am I even referring to? Okay, I'll try to clarify. Important notice. For Shiba Inu people, today is a very momentous day. Allow me to provide you with a little update on a fascinating platform known as MemaBot before we continue. MemaBot is an easy-to-use crypto arbitrage platform that promises users a daily return of 10% on their deposits. In all, the platform provides two distinct plans. The first strategy promises a 10% return every day for 14 days, whereas the second promises a big return in only one day. The promise of daily withdrawals without additional fees is a crucial element of MemaBot that guarantees a hassle-free experience. It is easy to make a deposit. After deciding on a plan and entering the amount, users may easily fund their accounts on the platform. All right, let's dive into withdrawals now. Take this account as an example. It has already made $100 today. We will now proceed to the withdrawal procedure. I can do it in my sleep. In this example, the user inputs $100, clicks withdraw, chooses USDT as the coin, and then verifies the transaction. You will see the money in your wallet within a few minutes. In order to determine the optimal trading pairs, everyone, regardless of skill level or amount of time invested, will be able to use the platform to engage in arbitrage trading. But before putting money into any network, customers should always do their homework. There is suddenly an electric buzz of optimism and the mood has turned around. The public is greatly hoping that Shiba Inu's recent success is the start of even greater things to come. Someone even went so far as to post a tweet with a Shiba Inu price chart and the words, "Run it back Shiba Inu," in it. Let's keep this momentum going, is the community's way of expressing itself. The mood is one of optimism at the moment. Things are about to get interesting from here on out. The big whales are capitalizing on the situation while most people are freaking out and feeling pessimistic. We're talking about 477 billion Shiba Inus that they're grabbing up in record numbers. Specifically, one whale has been quite active, increasing their holdings by 477.5 billion Shiba Inu. According to the data stored on the blockchain, a massive accumulation event occurred when a whale moved more than 257 billion Shiba Inu from an exchange to a personal wallet. Approximately 8.57 million Shiba Inu are presently stored in that wallet. Even more intriguing is the fact that this transaction was immediately followed by a comparable one 25 days ago, in which the identical wallet was given around 220 billion Shiba Inu by Binance, a prominent cryptocurrency exchange. Large amounts of money pouring into individual wallets have always indicated that whales are buying more cryptocurrency rather than selling. Even when prices fall, they plan to stick on for the ride. Also, there's a pattern to the wallet's transaction history. It has sent 65 billion Shiba Inu to an exchange in the past 170 days, and it had previously received a similar amount from Binance. When whales act in this way, it's usually because they're plotting something or are scared out of their minds. It's further proof that this drop is significant in the eyes of many Shiba Inu enthusiasts. For example, perhaps a chance for success rather than a warning of impending doom. Yet, you can't help but ask, why is this happening? Can you tell me the truth about Shiba Inus? Surprisingly, it's not only Shiba Inus that are acting up. There has been a dramatic improvement in the whole crypto market recently. With a total market cap increase of almost $38 billion, one analyst noted that the market is bouncing back. A Shiba Inu, among other things, gets dragged up in the tweet, he said. This mass acquisition of Shiba Inus by whales may be a symptom of a broader trend toward market stabilization and resurgence. If the recovery keeps picking up speed, Shiba Inu might easily keep climbing at that rate. Looking at the big picture, we can also observe that Bitcoin has been quite active as of late. It recovered from a recent fall and is now back above $100,000. And one analyst detailed the actual events. With roughly $1 billion in liquidations from leveraged positions, the crypto market hasn't had a good few days. As a result, the bulls suffered heavy losses, and the price of Bitcoin, the market darling, fell below the critical 100,000 threshold. It all began with a whirlwind of activity in the futures market, with liquidations skewed 1,700% toward long positions. That was ugly. However, why did this sell-off actually occur? The entry of DeepSeek, a Chinese rival to ChatGPT, appears to be the trigger. As a result of this news, the crypto market was rocked. Things became worse, particularly for Bitcoin, due to the negative emotion that this news produced. Afterwards, the CNBC host Jim Cramer delivered his gloomy commentary, which appeared to add fuel to the fire of pessimism. However, there is a catch. He was famous for the inverse Cramer effect, but his negative opinion was a watershed moment. In response to his remarks, Bitcoin made a remarkable recovery, regaining its previous level of 1,000,000. A 31% rise in short liquidations was set off by this strong rally, which wiped out the positions of pessimistic traders. Shiba Inu might get the boost it needs to keep growing if Bitcoin's momentum keeps going. Everything is related. Shiba Inus might potentially do well if market mood improves. The thrilling part starts now. This latest decline may potentially be coming to a close very soon. Matt Hogan, Chief Investment Officer at Bitwise and an analyst, offered some intriguing commentary on the matter. The present correction, in his opinion, will not last forever, and history seems to support this. Actually, following these temporary drops, Bitcoin usually recovers quite well, which bodes well for the market as a whole. Bitcoin usually experiences a 2.62% decrease on average if the stock market index falls by 2% or more. What occurs a year later, though, is quite remarkable. Bitcoin has the potential to skyrocket by a tremendous 189%. In contrast to the 7% average increase in gold within the same time frame. There's a pretty big disparity, isn't there? In light of this, how does this affect Shiba Inus? The Shiba Inu might get swept up in the Bitcoin recovery if it follows this historical pattern. Shiba Inus may benefit from the upward trend in Bitcoin's value. Shiba Inu may also be in for a lucky break, since this slump is probably, as with the market as a whole, the most recent price drops are consistent with established trends. We should proceed with caution though, say the experts. Because of these minor accidents, Shiba Inu is now in a very important position. One of the most talked about price declines of the year has been the recent dramatic dive in Shiba Inu, which has created a pattern. Investors are frantically trying to predict the future of Shiba Inu, and the massive candle shadow on the daily chart is a clear indication of the extreme volatility at work. In most cases, this type of formation indicates an impending price reversal. Nevertheless, if the momentum fails to change rapidly, it may indicate further down. Currently, the Shiba Inu price is trading slightly higher than its recent low, and the level that provided support is now posing a resistance. A handful of key levels are being closely monitored by the analysts. We may observe a recovery in the Shiba Inu price if it can maintain a price above a specific level, particularly if trading activity increases. Shiba Inu has the potential to lay the stage for a rally if it can convert that price point into support, which would be the next objective for bulls at a certain level higher. However, if the Shiba Inu is unable to maintain its current level, it may continue to decline. Given the downward sloping nature of the moving averages, there is significant selling pressure present, and the accumulation of purchasing power is not yet substantial enough to reverse the situation. An important indicator at the moment is the candle shadow. It may indicate a turnaround if purchasers keep pouring in, or it could portend further difficulties if the downward trend persists, since they will probably dictate the short-term course of a Shiba Inu's life.